Hey Donnie, Jeremy here with the video I promised Shelby I'd send you, showing you how you can beat out your competition on Google. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that you can do yourself to improve your rankings and show you how we do it as well. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is content. Content is king. Google likes to see about 1,500 to 2,000 words on the homepage of a site and about 500 to 750 on each service page. Okay, and there's two main reasons for this. One is Google sees you as an expert in your field the more you're talking about your relevant industry, and they give you ranking for that. Number two is that you can actually put more keywords into the content to get found for more keywords on Google. Okay, so first thing I notice when I pull up your site, and the first thing I usually look for is I look for your phone number for a click to call, and I don't even see your phone number on here, at least at the top. It might be at the bottom, and we'll talk about that when we get down there. But I don't see your phone number up here at the top in the header, up here anywhere. So like it's start my estimate and free instant estimate, but people can't just call you. Some people would prefer to call rather than fill out a form. Because one, a lot of people don't like to fill out a form because it asks for email, and they're afraid you're going to email the crap out of them. Okay, so so let's go ahead and scroll down and look at your content. So you got a little bit there. You got a couple little small descriptions here for each one. A couple small descriptions for this, and why choose a little bit more. Okay, you got a little bit more here. Okay, and still, like, here's your phone number. It's kind of like buried over here, but it's not click to call. And your email has a mail to link on it, but your phone number is not click to call. That makes it not mobile friendly. Google actually sees that as well. When you don't have a phone number that's click to call, Google actually sees that. Now, the way to make this click to call is you do the same thing you do with the email here. Instead of a mail to link, though, it's going to say TEL in colon and then the phone number. Okay. And you don't want dots in there. You either want nothing in there, like the whole 10 digits all by themselves. You can have the parentheses in there. You can have the dashes in there. I've seen it work all those ways. I have not seen it work with the dots yet, though. I'm pretty sure the dots won't work. Because for one, the dots kind of like they trigger like certain things in the link. Okay, same as slashes or like forward slashes. Okay, so as far as your content goes, though, it's kind of littered all over the place, but you've probably got somewhere between 750 and 1,000 words. You got a lot of places to put content, which is great. But each one is only maybe 20 to 25 words a piece. At the most. Some of them even less than that. So like you might not even have 500 words on here. It's just all spread out. Okay, so I definitely recommend at least at a minimum doubling your content, if not tripling, getting to that 1,500 to 2,000 words. Okay. Next thing we're going to talk about is your backlinks. Okay, this is Ahrefs. It's one of the sites we use to kind of research websites and research like your keywords, your traffic, your backlinks. And right now you've got 14 keywords that you're showing up for somewhere on Google. Okay. And you're getting no traffic to your website right now. And a lot of the reason for that is because 14 keywords is not, since it's so small, let's go ahead and see what keywords you have. Moss roofing, siding. Okay. So you're getting siding, but see where you're at on here. See, you're like the highest page you're on is like 5th page. Okay. So we need to raise that ranking up so you can actually get found for these keywords, and we need to get more keywords and get found for those as well. Okay. So going back to our overview here. So you've got 40 backlinks coming from 11 referring domains. Only 3 of those domains are do follow though. Those are the only ones that are passing power to you. So let's go ahead and see what those are. So if we go to our referring domains here, you got Simple Exteriors, which has no domain rating, sending you 19 links do follow. Okay. This right, and is that a partner? That's probably a partner site of yours, is what it looks like, because you're Simple Roofing, and that's Simple Exterior. So you're just kind of passing links back and forth to each other, which is okay if you're both ranking, and it's not really hurting you right now. That actually, but if you start ranking both of these together, they'll actually, and if you want me to, I can actually do a video for Simple Exteriors as well, but it looks like that those are both owned by you. Okay. So once you start ranking both of these together and they're linking back and forth to each other, that will actually help both of these sites because they'll grow together. Okay. So Owens Corning's actually a good one. And then gmx.com is a good one. So your do follows are actually good links, but you just don't have enough of them. Okay. I'm also noticing here you've got simplerestoration.com, simpleholdingscorp.com, simpleroofinginc.com. You've got a whole bunch of different ways of them to come to these must be redirects, is what I'm assuming. And why they're not do follow, maybe because they don't have any power, so you purposefully made those, and who's your restoration? You purposefully made those not do follow. I'm not sure, but depending on what's going on here, it's actually good that they're not do follow because these don't have any ranking on them. So that's actually not a bad thing to have, if you've got if these are going to landing pages or something like that. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at your competitor. So to find your competitor, I looked up Roofing Contractors Indianapolis, and the first thing you see on Google is the Google ads. Then you see the map pack, which we'll talk about here in just a minute. This actually has a ranking factor as well. And then we're going to find an actual company in the organic listings to find for your competitor. So we're going to skip the BBB, Home Advisor, GAF. So the first actual company is Cochran Exterior. So let's go ahead and check them out real quick. So as I pull up their site, they have, let's get rid of the pop-ups and stuff here. So looking at the content they have, they got a little bit there, a little bit more right there, a little bit right there, one more right there. So they got, around 1,000 words or whatever, which still isn't the recommended amount. But let's see what they're doing for backlinking. Okay, so they got 538 keywords that they're showing up for on their whole domain. They're getting just over 600 traffic every month. Okay, so they've got 1.7 thousand backlinks. So one of the things we do is we like to go into these backlinks, and we actually export this entire list, and we look at we go and find the good ones, and we go after the same ones. Okay. So as you can see, they've got Home Advisor here. They've got coupon codes, BBB. So we're going to go one by one and go after each one of these, and that way you're copying them, and then we go out and find you 25, 50, 100 more that are good quality, so you can beat them. Okay. So then the last thing we're going to talk about is this map pack again. Okay. So there's a number of things that rank you in the map pack. There is the star rating, the number of reviews. If you don't have this already, go to business.google.com and sign up for this. It's absolutely free. When you sign up, fill out your profile completely. Make sure you fill out a good description with a number of keywords in there for your industry. And then once you fill that out, start adding some pictures. Okay. Speaking of pictures, one of the things I want to point out is that when you're doing pictures, you want to make sure that your pictures are labeled with a name that is same as one of your keywords. Okay. So to give you an example, I've got your competitor up here. So if I go to save image here, you see how that's a bunch of numbers and letters? Well, see, Google reads this. Okay. So if this was actually labeled as, let's say roofing contractors Indianapolis .jpg, Google would see that and count that as another keyword insertion. Okay, so that's actually really important to remember, and you do that with both your website and your Google My Business listing. Okay, so back to this. So you upload a whole bunch of pictures. You fill out your description all the way. When make sure you put your business address in, and then we're going to go out and find some citations. This is actually the most important thing, is finding citations. And very similar to backlinks, quality matters. Okay, you want good citations with good authority. Okay. Some of the top ones out there are like yp.com, Super Pages, Yellow Pages, stuff like that. It's basically a phone book listing. It's name, address, phone number in different directories around the web. And the difference between this and a backlink is that a backlink has a link on it, and this is more dependent on the phone number. Okay, so and that the number and quality citations helps you rank in this map pack. So is there a big difference in the ranking between 1, 2, and 3? Not a huge one. But is there a big ranking difference between 3 and 4? Absolutely, because nobody ever clicks this view all button. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this overview. If you apply these steps correctly, you'll be ranking in no time, having more customers, and put more money in your pocket. So if you have any questions, you know how to reach me. Have a great day.